sentient weapons are not necessarily cursed. Interesting. Broke camp around noon, continued to the castle. Snapjaw told us that there is a black dragon, Resinir, the half-dragon, is probably at the castle. The Bullywugs, who are the tormentors of the poor lizard folk, are led by Farblex Spattergue. And we're on the way to lizard folk camp. That's what I got from last week. Other stuff missing, but that's what I have. Maybe my comms are down again.
Yeah, I had two like whole chicken thighs.
Oh, what's your stomach in there?
Oh, so they, there's also a black dragon at Castle Neratar. I finally got it up. His name is Voragamanthar, if I'm saying that right.
Yes, actually, as well as I could say it.
We're actually headed to the castle. We just got let in by the guards because of Snapjaw. The people who are guarding the door, they're lizard folk as well, so he was able to get us past, luckily. Yeah.
Alright. Yep, and so he brings you pretty much right in front of the map that I shared. I can share it again. That's Castle Neratar.
Well, we kind of need to be put on the map to see it. I can't see it. We can't see it unless we're put on the map, like our tokens.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, I can put you guys on the map.
Oh, is that why that map was all black? Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
Nope, good call. Let's see. Can I just... Yes. Thank you.
Howdy! Right here, honey!
Oh, I'm pushing on the half space.
And then even then, we can only see like our shadow,
Hold on, sorry, there was some yelling in the background. What's up?
I said we can only see like the things that aren't shadowed in. So, like if something's in front of us, we can't see behind it. It's all shadows, including.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but in case you wanted us to see anything else, we can only see what our characters would be able to see.
I think that's by design.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for now, leaving movement lock on, because I don't want anyone being like, I'm over here, and be literally halfway across the castle or some BS. It's going to take baby steps. Does anyone have a preference of who goes first? Who leads the way?
My opening move for this is to run a first level spell called Disguise Self and make myself look like a lizard folk.
Oh, smart.
That is a good idea.
Alright. You are disguised.
And I have marked off a first level spell.
I'm going to disguise myself as a white dragonborn.
Interesting. A white dragonborn? How's that better than a gold dragonborn? Oh, that's not considered a chromatic dragon, or a metallic dragon is considered chromatic.
Yeah, that would be chromatic. Yeah. White would be.
Gotcha.
Just so I can be a little bit more inconspicuous.
Only slightly so, but yes.
Perfect.
Alright, honey, are you
is that
anything? Yeah, I'm
Is that a charisma check?
I'm sorry, eat your chicken rice. What's that?
Well, if you're using a disguise kit, we would have to stop for a little bit for you to do that, right?
No, he's using Disguise Self.
Oh, are you actually casting Disguise Self?
Oh wait, no. Then never mind. I thought if it was just an action.
I mean, I guess if Lee wants to give it to you, you could have done it while we were long resting at the camp.
I mean, how long does it take?
How long does a disguise
so
take?
in the tool.
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay.
right offhand.
cosmetics, proficiency bonus to change your appearance. It doesn't specify time frame. I'm basically painting myself all of my gold scales white. So, like,
There's some
maybe
in
10
the official rules that says I want to say it was probably like 10 minutes, but
probably.
I can find out.
I'm
real
just
quick.
going to AI to not take too long for this. 1 minute for bare minimum disguise is 1d4 plus 10 minutes for an extensive attempt or even longer without help. So 1d4 plus 10 minutes. So I would say that's a little more extensive. So that will take you 12 minutes to put on that disguise.
Yeah, you could have done that back at the camp.
Yeah, I was going to say, is you can wait 12 minutes if you want. You don't have enemies breathing down your neck right at the moment. Not yet, anyway.
All right. And that would be plus my proficiency bonus, so 22.
Yes, you are properly disguised as a white dragonborn.
Wonderful.
Alright. So two of your disguise. Who is wanting to take lead?
You know, I typically
I'm gonna
hang
trail
out in the
behind.
middle,
What?
so I'm usually either second or third.
Probably, if Dahlia would like to, it'd probably be.
I'll be in the middle.
Alright, are you guys going in single file or like I have you set up on the map?
Wait, so what's this guy? So what are we looking at in front of us? So, like, paint me a little bit of a scene here. Are we seeing enemies in front of us, or are we?
Let's see. So the area that you're in right now is just a landing where there's like half a dozen dugout canoes pulled up onto land with a couple of paddles in the bottom of each. 5 of them are in good condition. The 6th has a rotten bottom that the lizard folk never use.
Okay.
And then up a little bit further, or actually, where are you looking? To the left, right, straight in front of you?
Well, I thought we went through a doorway. Did we not?
You haven't gone through a doorway yet. You literally have just like entered the map for the castle when we ended.
Okay, I thought we got past the guards that were guarding a doorway.
Yes,
Did
they
we
have
not?
their camp. That's further. We'll say that's off map, where there's like
Okay.
several more of them because they're guarding the outskirts of the map.
Okay.
Yeah, like they're guarding further out the perimeter.
Gotcha.
If you want to look around, I can tell you what you see.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do. I'm actually gonna send my owl ahead and to do a quick search, kind of do a fly around the castle where we're at.
Oh, you don't have Reggie on the map, by the way.
I didn't want to have it bogged down, so I'd wait till there's a fight. He can be literally hiding behind one of you, basically.
Okay.
But yeah. So my
Just a
owl's gonna do a
left
quick
click there.
search. Do you want me to do a perception check for
Perception check for what?
through the owl? I don't know. I'm the owl's just gonna go
Well, it would
do.
be different for each area that you're trying to check out. It's not like you can do one perception check and you see everything on the map.
Yeah, no, okay, I gotcha.
So like you can tell me where it's going.
I'll send my hawk with his owl too.
I guess just in front of us,
What's that?
I guess where we're headed, where we're going towards.
Are you going straight forward?
I guess so. That's where my owl's gonna go, real quick.
Alright, so what you see straight ahead of you and what your players should actually be able to see from a distance is the lizard folks' longhouses made from reeds and that are bound in long, thick bundles and bent into upside-down U-shaped ribs that are like latticed and thatched with more reeds.
Oh, that's what those
Okay.
are?
Yes. Specifically,
And-
right, like here, here, here.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see those longhouses that belong to the lizard folk.
I thought Snapjaw was escorting us, no?
Yes. Hold on, do I have a Character sheet for him. Snapshot. There he is. I just pull him right onto here. Oh yeah, there he is. I can even let's see. Yep, I can make him beautiful right now. Yep, he's right there with you.
Cool.
I'll have to refresh my map to have him show up, because
Oh wait, man, I need to make it visible. Sorry.
there
we
he is.
go. Yeah, there it is. There it is.
So, lead the way, Snapjaw.
Now, before we go any further, just remember one thing. He said he would get you into the castle.
No promises about what happens after that.
Yes. He will get you into the castle. This way to the castle. And
Yeah,
you're
alright.
on.
Yeah, we follow him.
Okay. Alright, we're going to fast track this all the way along. Oh, it'll let me drag him. Come on, right over here. Alright, you guys just want to run right up to the front of the castle?
I want to approach at somewhat of a slow pace, and I'm definitely, my senses are heightened on the way
Alright,
up.
I'll let you guys stop, like, halfway back over here.
We're keeping pace with Snapjaw. Let's just say it that way.
Well, Snapshot went right up to the front door, so I'm, like, letting you guys just hang back just a little bit behind him. If you can go forward, press forward if you like. There you are. You're kind of right behind Snapjaw. He is right down here.
Okay.
Do we see anyone outside the castle?
Sure. Yeah, there's several lizard folk that are around their longhouses. There's also some bullywugs, like over this way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And they'd probably be hostile, I would imagine.
Yeah. I don't think they like you guys much at all. They actually, even they don't know you, they're have their orders. I mean, you said two of you disguised. You didn't say that you were like disguised and then also pretending to escort the others Han Solo and Chewbacca style to the castle to avoid attracting attention. Here, put these on.
I mean, come to think of it, myself, Dahlia, and Balthazar do not have any sort of disguise, but we have two who do and one actual lizard folk. We could sell this off. We could sell this as us being prisoners. We have some rope.
Okay, you want to get? We can tie you guys up like we did all those many months ago.
I'll do air quotes, tied up. I very much would like to be able to get free at a moment's notice if I need to.
This is as far as I can go. Good luck. And
Thanks for your help, Snapchat.
Yep, Snapchat hops in the water. Must look after my tribe. I will prepare them.
Very well. Of course, you always have to look after your own. But
I think
really,
you
though,
guys could I'm gonna mutter under my breath. Maybe you guys could pretend that you're bounded by the arms, because it's not like they can see ropes from here, right?
Here's what I suggest. Just we wrap ropes around our wrists in a figure-8 fashion, and then we just grip the end of the rope with our fist in a way to make it look as though we are tied up. Then,
Sounds good.
If we need to get free, we just let go of the rope and pull our hands out.
This one suspects that the fact that those ones are armed, that the deception of being bound will be very poorly deceived.
Not necessarily. If we've got some class act performers who are
So,
capable
I just
of
wanna-
selling a ruse. And I look
I just
at
wanna-
Balthazar and Ragnvalder.
Yes, but I just want to remind y'all, the lizard folk are not allowed into the castle.
Fair. Perhaps Lizardfolk wasn't the best. Wait. Oh, actually, I'm gonna
Perhaps
ask
we
this
could-
out of character. He's concentrating on the spell, right? Can he change his form without utilizing another spell slot?
It's not even a concentration.
Actually, I want to say Disguise Self is a ritual spell.
Doesn't have to tag as ritual.
Hold on, even if it was just a ritual spell, if it was, he could not cast it as a ritual. I don't think. You have to be a ritual caster to cast ritual spells.
Unless you're
Well, he's a
wizard, I
cleric,
guess,
right?
but-
Yeah.
He's a
But
cleric
anyways.
with it prepared on his list.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, I
He's a
think
cleric,
once you
and I'm pretty
change,
sure.
it's either discard the disguise or keep it. You can't like keep
Yep.
different disguises. Want to win?
Well then, Ragnvalder,
Right.
I suppose the burden is all on you. You have done something incredible and captured 4 prisoners, all on your own.
You could be a. I'm pretty sure you could be a gift. It seems.
Oh,
If
many have called me as such, and I'll do like a little, a little bow.
Well, precisely. Wouldn't a dragon love a gift of an Aasimar and several elves as servants? Personally, this sounds like, especially with how amazing and incredibly we look, this is just a
I mean,
gift sent straight from the god.
I am quite handsome, so yes, I certainly would
Are
qualify
the bully-
as a gift.
Are the Bullywugs looking at us right now?
You're asking if you see any Bullywugs?
Yeah, I thought you said we saw some.
Off in the distance, there's some Bullywugs. Like, well, you don't see them. Your birds saw them.
Oh,
up
okay,
here.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotcha.
So, like, you can go pick a fight with them if you want to. Like, you can just murder everyone if you want.
But it's not all that
But-
abnormal for some bullywugs to see an owl flying around in a cave. I imagine that would not be a odd.
Yeah.
Well, so hold on. How many are there?
What do you
How many
play?
Bullywugs are there?
Yeah. How many Bullywugs are there?
I mean, if I had to guess, he's planning Fireball, but that's just.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you don't even know if there are Bullywugs in there currently.
Yeah, we do. My owl can communicate with telepathically through.
Yes,
Each
but
other
does
as
your
long
owl
as-
go into every single hut to check them?
No, but I want to know how many are that my owl sees.
He wants to
How many-
burninate their
How
thatched
many
roof
huts
cottages.
there are?
How many Bullywugs does my owl and does the hawk see?
2.
Two,
One here,
okay.
one over there.
Okay. That's the question.
Burning the countryside,
Yeah.
burninating all the peasants.
So
What was the full name of
well,
the
more. I was
dragon?
more thinking
Again?
of I was more thinking of incapacitating them or taking them out with one shot. Taking them out of the equation, and then that way we don't make much of a fuss, and hopefully we can just move past them with doing that.
We're past them. The entrance to the castle is just to the south of us, right?
Correct.
Yeah, we're at the entry because it's right here.
Yeah.
Where I'm
Do we want to
gesturing
go
on my-
through? Do we want to go through this, or do we want to, or do we want to find another entrance in? I would like to take a couple minutes to cast. Where is it at? Do I even have the spell?
Swap over to standard in your spell list and see if you've got anything that's like a ritual.
I was looking for detect magic.
I have
don't
detect
think I-
magic.
Yeah, brother, you should have the spell detect magic, correct?
Oh, and it is a ritual spell. Yeah, Yes, I do.
Yes. Can we take 10 minutes and allow you to cast that, or 11, or how many? That way
It's
we can
just
see if
1
there's...
minute.
No, it's a minute plus... It's for
That's
to ritual cast, it's 10 plus the minute
Or
it
plus
takes.
the casting time.
Plus the casting time,
So
yeah.
if it's 1 action, it's 10 minutes exactly.
Yeah.
So... Yeah,
So...
I'll start. Yeah, of course. I flipped through my spell book. I don't have this one committed to memory at the moment. Ah, yes, there's the incantation. And I'll just read aloud from my book as I cast Detect Magic.
Yes, please. Let's see if the door has some type of alarm spell on it. Or anything like that.
So, yeah, I'll do that. I will ritual cast Detect Magic.
Well,
Out of character thing. Does anyone have the Black Dragon's full name?
yes.
Yeah.
Frogmatic.
Is it up there?
That's how it said. Uragamenthar.
Always need to make-
But yes, I think that is the wisest idea for detect magic. That way, we could determine if we run into any bullywugs, which one is the shaman. Because I feel like that should be our first target.
Alright, so does Detect Magic finish casting?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Thank you.
we're able to cast it.
Alright, and I will use my action to activate it. A lot of people get it wrong how Detect Magic works. You get, like, it doesn't mean you always, so, let's see, you can use your action to see a faint aura. I'll use my action to just see some auras and see if I notice any auras or anything magical.
Where are you looking to detect the magic?
It just activates within 30 feet of me.
Anything within 30 feet lights up in a magical aura.
Let me pull up the map again.
I don't know where the cat is. Should be somewhere.
Pointers. No, nope. Not one. Pointers. Draw a circle. Is that 30 foot?
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah, that really is a small area that Detect Magic.
So the door's not magical or anything like that?
I did not say that.
We're at the door, aren't we?
I said it
We
was
might
not
have to go
within
a little bit
30
closer
I
foot
will
to
say
you.
the one thing that I
Right there.
don't have to activate
Okay.
with Detect Magic, though, is that I do always know if there's something magical within 30 feet of me while it's active. I just don't get a visual cue of it without using my action to highlight it with an aura. So I do, if I were to move within range of something magical, I know it's there. I know it's within 30 feet of me. I just don't know its exact location. That's exactly how Detect Magic works. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for, what is it, up to 10 minutes, you can sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you.
Yeah.
Friends of the entourage. This one suspects that disguising as a lizard folk was not a great choice. Did this one take the form of a bullywug or a half dragon?
Which one?
Yes, probably best.
I vote half dragon.
Technically speaking, a half dragon does count as a humanoid in traditional D&D settings.
Right. So that's
It's
that.
weird
Yeah.
to me,
He
so.
No, he can disguise himself as that because the half dragon
Well,
has basically this same form.
Well, I know that. I'm saying it does fit within the rules because a half dragon's creature type is
Oh.
humanoid.
Right. Does the entourage suspect what half dragon would be best?
I suggest black.
I can be white. You can be black.
This one shall burn a second first level spell, dismissing the first, casting a second, and now appearing as that
What's up, honey?
So, to confirm with the rest of the entourage, are we to deceit Rabaminthar, or are we to sneak within the palace gates?
This one just suspects that any moment of confusion that can be created by deception gives us an advantage in an unknown location.
I completely agree, but if you're asking me what I think you're asking me, the dragon goes down.
Well, of course the dragon will go down. That's not part of the question, maybe, but would it be easier to get to his chambers if we were to be quiet, or would you rather lie our way through the palace walls? Is more what I'm hinting at.
I think we avoid combat where possible, acknowledging the fact that absolute avoidance of combat is highly unlikely.
Outside.
But we cut corners where we can, certainly.
Oh yeah, very. I think I get it. All right, You see, Ragnvaldr like sort of kneel down to the ground, thinking. He's coming up with a tale in case if we need to save our asses from a few swords.
Oh,
Wait,
how
coming up
good
with
are
a
you
tail?
at
What?
disguise kit, Ragnvaldr? You could always, like, you know, brush some black eyes onto us, make it look like we've been really roughed up.
Oh, I'm fantastic with this disguise kit. Well, you would like to appear like you've been beaten up. If
Yes, give me make it. Well, I won't say give me a black eye. I'm not asking to be punched in the face, but make it look like I have one. And then maybe a few cuts here and there, perhaps.
oh, I can make you look like you've certainly ran your mouth at a few taverns before we captured you.
I attempted to evade the white dragon in front of me and did not fare so well.
You attempted to what?
I said to evade the white dragon in front of me, or white dragon born in front of me, and did not fare so well. And so you captured me and found out that I was a conspirator against the cult of the dragon and brought me here after a skirmish that I lost magnificently.
I don't know if I can make you look like you lost magnificently, but I can try my best.
Very well.
Luminous being, do you mind if I roll to disguise our fake prisoners?
Go for it.
All right. Hold still. This will be for the lovely Sano. Try not to move too much.
Ooh, I look like I got the shit kicked out of me.
Anyone else? Dahlia, would you care for a rendition?
Okay. So it takes what 1d4 minutes, so 11 minutes to do that. All right. So you actually don't complete making his disguise right up there in front of the castle gate before you're going to have to go ahead and roll initiative.
What?
What's that?
Oops.
Yeah, I guess that was not your thinking. Just in case shit happens.
Let's see.
These creatures dare interrupt my artistry. What does this world come to?
That's a lot of d20s.
Dahlia has advantage on this roll. I'll give her that. Necessary, I can drag that onto or whatever.
Right, we step that for just a minute. Here we go. Sorry, I don't want them to all have the same thing.
Oh, 10 d20s.
I didn't want them to have all the same initiative. What's up, honey? Oh, I know. So speaking of crazy, your buddies were trying to disguise themselves right in front of the castle gates. So I had no choice but to
As
Hell
they
yeah.
do.
pretty much is to go ahead and roll initiative. All right. And since they were kind of goofing around, everybody roll a perception check.
Perception.
That's a perception.
Ah, that sucks.
Oh,
Oh.
Jesus, that's a nat 1.
Thank God for your. Okay, honey? Okay. Thank God for your buddy Green Shadow, always standing at alert, cannot be surprised, noticed some of the Bullywugs creeping up.
Okay.
We've encountered Bullywugs, so I have to assume you know what language they speak. Do we or do we not?
So-
What language they speak?
My assumption is that in order to at least communicate with the cult, they'd have to speak Draconic. Among other things, most likely, but I would imagine they'd at least have to have some understanding of Draconic. It's not like the dragons speak whatever their native language is.
So, also, another thing is, would, Gavin's detect magic go off? Does he detect any magical items or things nearby as these bullywugs are approaching?
Within the 30 feet that you have, no.
Okay.
But I don't even think they're really within 30 feet yet.
Do we have time to react to them before they attack?
I'm going to say that you don't get a surprise round against you.
Okay. That's fair enough.
There we go.
Alright, well,
Jesus, that's a lot of.
This song is called Dragon Forge. That seems appropriate.
Oh, I haven't moved that guy yet. Yeah, they hopped in the water and started making their way. Actually, I grant that guy.
What water? Oh, is that all that other stuff water?
Yeah, sorry, that's all water there.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, like, this is water, this is water, this is water. It's no.
I gotcha.
oh, where 7 is, I thought was the entrance to the castle.
Yeah,
Or, I'm sorry, unidentified
this
1
right
rather
here
than
is
7.
the entrance to the castle.
Oh, I was
Oh.
thinking the entrance to the castle was to the north of us.
No.
I didn't know we were by the entrance to the castle, or else I wouldn't have
Yeah.
suggested
Well,
that.
I had Snapjaw walk right up to the front of the castle and show you the front of the castle, and then say, "All right, I
Yeah,
have
I'm
to get
not,
back
I'm
to
not
the
blaming it
castle."
on you. I just misunderstood. I was thinking that the entrance to the castle was like up here.
Are you able
That's
to
what I
see
was
like this?
thinking.
Are you able to see like these block wall of the castle right through here?
No, we can't see that.
Yeah, no, can't see that.
It's all shaded in shadow because
Yeah.
they can't see behind
Yeah,
it.
so
Oh, it's
I
right there
did
with the
not
block
know
wall.
we were right by the entrance to the castle. But again,
Alright, I
that's
thought I
my bad
painted
for
it well.
misunderstanding. No, I'm just dense. That's all.
Wait, can you see? Hold on. Can you say like this over here? Is this like all this is parts of the castle? That's the smoke.
I see bits and pieces of it.
bits and pieces, yeah.
Yeah, I see like that.
I wish I could control how much shadow there is. Sometimes I think it's a little bit too much. Yeah, anyway, like, you're about to enter the castle after this.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, fair
Yeah.
enough.
By the way, like I had gotten you guys pretty close to where the entrance was, and then it's like,
I was
hey,
just
let's
assuming with all the Bullywug huts up to the north that must have been where the entrance to the castle was. That's where my brain was.
Mm-hmm. It's all good. I don't think a handful of Bullywugs is going to murder you guys outright.
No. No, so basically what I kind of think of is, so there's like a perimeter to this. There's the outside perimeter who has the lizard folk, the inside perimeter who have the Bullywugs, and then there's the castle in the middle. So these are more like guards that are patrolling.
Yeah.
Is how I interpreted of it.
Yeah, you did.
I think that's fairly accurate.
Yeah.
I made my map giant. Can't figure out how to.
Alright, so it is Green Shadow's turn, right? Because he got a 29 on initiative? Yeah, he doesn't need advantage. He is the advantage.
I thought you were the hype man. I am the hype. DBZ abridged.
By the way, where we're at right now, we can both look outside and watch the kids jumping on the trampoline while we're in front of our computers playing with you guys. So we can literally keep an eye on them.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Green Shadow, you there?
Yeah. I'm using a different mouse and I'm struggling with it.
Samuel?
Did he, like, flash everyone?
His parents were starting to fall down from jumping, and then he, like, was intentionally inching them down a little bit lower halfway down his butt.
Okay. Sorry, I will approve that movement.
And in Draconic, in a very much of a command voice, you, those, go back to your lair. These ones are being escorted to Volgarenthmar. Your assistance is not required.
I assume this is your free action, right?
I'm moved and I'm speaking. I is speaking a free action, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
You get to say 6 seconds worth of words every turn, is more or less.
So which one of you was getting? It was Santa was getting the disguise, right?
Yeah.
I'm disguised as a black half dragon, and I'm addressing the ones to the, I guess, the west on the map, whatever. Like, draw a circle around them if you need.
Yeah.
He's talking about who is getting disguised
Yeah.
when they
So
saw
the only
it.
thing is, like, you were right over here when you made the decision to turn into a black dragon, and then you guys made some sort of makeshift salon chair. Thanos sat down, put on a little cape, and then basically Ragnarvalder went about to putting on makeup and trying to disguise him like, I don't know, half dragon or no, a prisoner, that's right, and started
Make
trying
him
to
look beat
disguise him as a prisoner. Yeah, and look beat up within view of the castle. Like, they literally saw all you guys doing this.
Right.
They literally
Again, in my
sneaked up to the
defense, I
water.
know I'm not asking to go back, but I did not know we were standing right in front of the castle gates.
I'm trying to describe like the area a little bit more. I was waiting for you guys to like look around on and say, okay, what's down here, what's up there, and then I go and describe it. Y'all got too comfortable.
You didn't see us put makeup on.
You don't want to sell me Death 6. You want to go home and rethink your life.
I suggest you all go away. Leave us alone. We are not here.
That's what I was trying to do. That was my attempt.
I was trying to paint the
These
picture
are
of
not the
what they
droids you're
saw
looking for.
and why they are not buying these. These are not the droids you're looking for. Like right now, they are spear in hand, drawing back, ready to and about to throw. So this is your moment to attack them before that.
All right, then
Like, they're already in throw mode.
I'll take the rest of my movement and go back here.
10-4.
And do this thing, I guess.
Excuse me.
It should have given me Hail of Thorns if I did that correctly. God knows I probably
yes,
didn't, but whatever.
Hail of Thorns, the Green Shadow. Yep, that's it.
So then this guy takes this damage without question. And then each of them, they, let me see. So I just dragged the dex save onto each one of them, and that. That one succeeded.
Yeah.
That one failed. And it's a D10, so I just dragged it onto each of them.
Yeah.
He gets half.
Now you just think to a picture right now, your dad drew his bow back, said muttered some archaic words, and then launched it, and a bunch of thorns, looked like tiny arrows shot into the air, landing on these enemies.
And then my Dread Ambusher's second attack. And he takes an additional D8 because of Dread Ambusher, so you'll have to manually add this because I haven't figured out how to just make that work.
Okay.
There's the additional D8 for a whopping 2. Move, bonus action, then all my.
Oh shoot! Oh, I just put it on. Okay, so another 2 damage. Okay, done. All right, now it's on to Ragnarvalder.
Alright. Bonus action. Inspiration on Delia. Main action. Because I remember how these guys can grapple you. I'll go defensive. Mirror image. And I'm gonna move. Let's say I can go right here.
Yes, you can.
Perfect, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Oh, you know, I almost forgot something too. These guys actually have advantage on dex checks to hide in swampy terrain. So they could have, easily gotten a sneak attack on you anyway.
But not me.
But not to, yes. Nobody backs you into a corner.
Nobody sneaks up on the machine.
Alright, where's number 8 at? Oh, that's him. Okay. Oh, I like this where they added in where it's like puts a circle around them. Makes it a little easier to see who it is. Alright, so then wait, what is the rating on this? Oh, this is actually going to be a disadvantage because I don't have that much range. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, well that's his turn. Over to Dahlia. Anything up there? Parking everything? Okay, I'm going to find a roll. Find token. I think you bring up your character sheet. Click on this one right here, honey. The one that looks like a little bullseye thing right there. Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Oh,
Yeah, you're literally like, and you have a 10-foot range too, so.
okay.
I'm allowing it, don't worry. Because it's open lock is on him. Well, just so that somebody doesn't like slide their character all the way over into the middle of the castle or something like that. It was one of your party that was guilty of literally traveling like 100 feet and going right into the middle of and a bad guy. So yeah, through here you guys want to take a little bit slower. Everything's calculated. You want to roll attack on mine? Honey, there's no need for you to do it that way. Look, we can just roll attack on this one right here. This important. I think it's a wireless internet.
Laughing at those screens instead of grabbing the dice. Until I could. This thing comes.
Okay. So what was that? That was a hit. Oh, yeah, you didn't run over the character, but 24 definitely hits. So you can roll the damage on number 8. I guess I can identify him as well. And no Bullywugs. What? You want me to roll the damage, honey? Like, we don't have to make it difficult. Fine. It's just a, literally just a thing to do with a laptop meant to work. It wasn't meant to run stuff like this. It was really just going really slow and laggy. Anyway, you did 11 damage to him. Solid. Yes. Yeah, you can do it again. You can even roll smites if you want to burn up some of your spell slots. Darn it. She didn't take the bait, guys. That is some good battle music.
Yeah, I like this music.
Right? No, I dig it. Yeah, you did the damage first. Roll to see if that damage stays, honey. Roll the attack. Honey, don't worry about it. There's no need for you to use that if I can do it right here. We're side by side.
But it worked.
Okay, it did hit. Yeah, I know. It's just going to be laggy like that. I can really get you a desktop. You're going to force that thing to do a job that it's not made for, that's all. Like, it was alright when, we might be separated by a long distance, or if I'm trying to hide something, I'm not really trying to hide anything right now. So, yeah, but you got that damage on him. Okay. That sounds good. I will go ahead and roll the attack damage. And that's a hit. And then it's 1d4 plus your strength, which is 5. So 2 plus 5 is an extra 7. Alright, he's hurting. Like, she smashed and slashed him, and he's like looking at her through one eye, spitting blood, looking pretty rough. Did you just use your Pearl of Power, Ragnarvalder?
I clicked on it by accident.
I'm gonna say weird flex. Okay. Alright, so
It should have been marked up, but it wasn't.
I almost forgot someone. I completely forgot about them. So, Reggie. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Delete that shortcut. There we go. There he is. Alright. The third Reggie's on there now. Anyway, Giant Frog is going to take a nice little standing leap. Actually, he's going to move a few feet first and then take a standing leap to jump right onto our good friend Green Shadow. And then let's see the good stuff. That's a miss, and that's all we got. So it's over to Sano.
Alright, so I'm not itching to waste my limited resources this early in this dungeon crawl. I'm not even going to Blade Sing this turn. So...
Oh, really?
But I do like that this guy is within 20 feet of me. That changes my next turn and actually makes it a little bit easier for me, because now I don't have disadvantage on any dagger throws. So, that works well for me. So, I'm going to use my first attack to throw the Dagger of Humiliation at Giant Frog 1. So, doing that.
I'll go ahead and let you attack while you're out of ammo. I don't think you put your daggers back in afterwards. I know you said you picked them up.
No, I did. Just I forgot to uncheck the thing. So,
yeah, it's fine.
Alright,
Fine.
that
That's
hits.
it.
So let's roll that damage.
Was that the dagger of humiliation you throw?
Yep.
Alright. Mid-air, as you release them from your hand, he screams, "I don't like being punched!" and then just chunks right into the side of the frog.
I'll get you back, bud.
Doesn't like being used that way.
He should know that when I have daggers, I throw them. So now I have my infused returning dagger, and I'm going to now throw that too, and with my bonus action. That hits. Roll the damage. Ah, it's still alive? Alright, I still technically have one attack. I just don't want to... It's just going to be overkill, and I want the biggest bang for my buck. You know what? No, now I'm going to attack Bullywug 8 with this next thing. I like to attack the orange more than the red. So I'm going to use my second attack to do a Ray of Frost at Bullywug 8.
Well, that puts Dahlia right in the line of fire, doesn't it?
Okay, I'll move up 5 feet before I make the attack. Or I can move up 10 feet before I make the attack. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll move up 10 feet, and then I'll make the attack at Bullywug 8. Technically speaking, I'll move up 15 feet, and then I'll make the attack. There we go. If you want to approve my move.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes. Sorry, I was trying to get my lighting situation right. It was too dark in here.
There we go. Alright, now I attack Bullywug 8 with Ray of Frost. And it hits. So, I'll roll that damage. And I'll roll like shit. Alright, I moved 15 feet. I will now go 15 more and go 5, 10, 15. And seeing that these things... that was only 10 more. For some reason. I should be here, technically. Seeing that these things have been throwing spears, I'm actually going to take a defensive action, and I'm going to drop prone. Now, anything that attacks me with a ranged attack has disadvantage.
You're gonna do what?
I'm going to drop prone.
You're gonna drop prone. Okay.
Takes no movement to drop prone in 5e.
I'm glad to see you walk behind me and flop on the ground.
Well, these things all are doing ranged attacks, so... And that's my turn. Action, bonus action, movement.
Oh shit! There's more.
Here. I attacked you, honey, but I missed. Alright, this guy is going to go 5, 10, 15, grab the dagger out of the giant frog, and wheel with Bullied. Magic! And then run off with the dagger.
Oh no, the fuck he's not.
Actually, he gets to take a flying leap. You left?
That thing... Does that
You
thing...
left, Abby? You left!
Does that
Abby.
thing take any damage when he pulls the dagger out of it?
I know that frog just got a squeals and bleeds a little bit more. Doesn't take damage from having a dagger removed.
What was that, number 5?
See, there we go. Yeah, but he's left his ass underwater now, and he has bonus on dexterity checks. That's his action. Now this Bullywug is going to come up here. 20. Oh. That would actually give Amelia a attack of opportunity if she wants to take it. He steps out. You guys can vote on what to do with her.
But she would definitely take the opportunity attack.
Think so?
Yeah, she'd smack the hell out of him.
Alright, that's probably fair. And with the 27, that definitely hits. And now his ass is locked in place as well as taking 15 damage and being heavily wounded. Alright, Balthazar, it is your turn.
Sweet. Let's see. Are they out of the water? Or are they
Like
in the
all of them?
water? Well,
Like, you know that there's some coming from over here and over here.
yeah, I know that. Alright, yeah, never mind, that's fine. Good at combat. I'm going to cast... I'm gonna cast Toll of Dead on Bullywug 10. As a failure.
Woo!
Surprised I didn't kill it. I guess I did bring it to heavy. I'm gonna push Giant Frog 1 back 5 feet with my action with telekinetic. And that will do it.
Alright, so who gets moved?
Giant Frog 1.
Good. You had an opportunity to attack, and you took it.
I'm gonna go 5, 10,
Yes, you did, and you blocked
15,
Bullywug 7 right in place.
20,
Get that
Actually,
big tendon.
I'll get 25 feet back here, and I'll end my turn.
Oh shit, I didn't get to approve that. Oh, there you go. There you go.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. Alrighty. So, Bullywug 3, what's he gonna do? What you gonna do? He's going to... Actually, hold on. Wait. Oh yeah, with the leap, he can actually get over here. So he gets a 20-foot leap. Oh yeah, you get all the thing.
that.
He's gonna take a nice big chunk out. Oh my god, we just got a fucking nat 20 with that bite. Yes, run!
Hold on. On a minute. Yeah, that hits me. Damn it.
Are you sure
Oh yeah,
about that?
look.
Double check how mirror image works.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he has to roll like... What is it? Hold up.
Oh. Roll a d20 to determine if it attacks the duplicates. Has to be a 6 or higher. It's a 4. So yeah, it's me.
Yeah, it has to be a 6 or higher, then an 8 or higher, and then 11 or higher.
Damn it.
Sorry, mate.
It's alright, I'll take it.
Yes, you will, and then he's gonna stab you in the freaking gut with his spear.
Hopefully he's not that good this time.
Miss, because that's what he does.
Oh yeah.
Alright, onto this giant frog. What's his movement? Is he also gonna leap? Yes, he does get leap. Oh, that one quite get there. He just moves up to there. He's not even close enough. Alright, this guy, though, he could definitely get over here. And then, sorry, honey. I'm gonna take some swings at you. You don't have your reaction no more. That's a miss, though. Lucky you.
Thank you.
Because you got plate armor. Yes, that one hit, though. A 19 with a 5, make it a 24. Yeah. Hey, you have killed a lot of my creatures, so it seems fair that I occasionally get to poke you a little bit. Right? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. Poor Reginald, as you all know, is an absolute connoisseur of stealing kills. And he hits because they don't have a whole lot of armor. So he really has bad memories of these giant frogs. He screams, "You won't swallow me again, you biggest!" and fires off a huge shot from the crossbow bolt that skewers right through his eye. He really didn't like that where they ate him. He did not want to be stuck in the belly of the beast again. No. And let's see. Oh, I really is in that desperate need of healing, right? No. Y'all are good. Y'all are good. Alright. Yeah, you got hit for like 8 damage. You're tough. You are the end. You need to be near 10. Oh, I need to kill that. I need to destroy the, or delete that, yeah. Oh, okay, 12-1. Oh no, I think I just deleted the wrong one. Yes, I just deleted Giant Frog too. Dang it! I need to bring him back! Here's I need to get that is good down. Literally just grabbed the wrong one. So that was main gate creatures. There we go. Back in the combat tracker. Dies. Screwed up. Alright. Yep. And then I'm just going to put him right back over here. There we go. Problem solved. Alright, so... No, this dog hadn't even been in combat yet. He hadn't even gotten close to you yet. Alright. So now it's Bullywugs 4's turn. Let's see. Yeah, he is going to come up here and take some strikes at good old Green Shadow. That is a miss. As he definitely dodges, and as Rose just points off, but not that one, he actually pokes through. Alright. If I say anything, I guess he's going to take the damage.
Who hits him?
Oh, and he succeeded on his con save. Cool. So you still look like a dragon, whatever that's worth.
That's not a concentration spell, dude.
What was the con save for then?
No idea. That just happened automatically?
Yeah, if you're concentration on something, it'll happen automatically.
It
am I
doesn't look like that's a
concentrating on?
concentration spell, though.
It's not.
No, I don't know what
It
you'd be
says you're
concentrating on.
concentrating on Hail of Thorns.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's already burned. That's already burned, so it's irrelevant.
Oh, so you just
already
have to
used
take that spell off of you then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll delete it. That's all it was. That's why I did it automatically. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, now he's got advantage. Now it gets real. Now, while his buddy keeps you distracted, he's going to go for some bites. And he bites your armor, and it doesn't really do anything. He literally tries to bite your freaking heavy-ass armor, and it does nothing. Oh, I should have... Oh, that hit anyway, so I can just roll one more because it was at advantage. Okay, so 18 does hit. So, after bouncing off and almost hurting his teeth, he then hits you for 5 damage. Another Bullywug, right at the entrance. This one goes at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, thanks to his leap. He also uses his free action to yell to all of his comrades, "Enemies at the gate!" Well, actually, sorry, he doesn't say that in common. He speaks some garbled, blood, frog speech that you guys don't even understand. You guys don't recognize the language because it is unique to the Bullywugs. But he screams out. Alright, so.
I imagine he probably sounds like.
It hurts my throat to do that.
That
Props
hits a
if-
duplicate.
Props if you recognize the reference.
He strikes a duplicate. Hell yeah.
Can I make a comment about the difference between a man hanging up something and a woman hanging up something?
That was a Murloc paragraph. That's what I was.
I'm kidding, you were trying not to make holes in the wall, I know. So we just fell off the wall, that's frightening, but also kind of funny. I think we had like 3 or 4 of those things on there for the one.
Well, one is like a book down, so no, that picture is put 2.
Maybe it just wasn't pushed hard enough against the Velcro. No, that Velcro thing completely ripped off the
Yeah.
sticky ripped off there. Okay. Sorry, where was I? Well, let me
Doing
we'll more that up there later.
Bullywug 1's turn.
Yes, Bullywug 1's turn.
Bullywug 1 stabbed a... He
Yeah,
stabbed
he
a
first
clone.
here, and you said I hit a clone. The clone disappears. Now you're down to 2, correct?
Yep, 2.
Okay, wait. That would have hurt. Chunk.
Now your roll should go higher.
Yep. Well, it goes lower.
Oh yeah.
So now you have to roll an 8 or higher instead of a 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nat 1. Almost stabs himself in the foot. Alright, outcome of the homunculus. What's he gonna do? Maybe a little acid spittle? Yes, he will do a little acid spittle like this guy. But Alright. He's not around right now, or doesn't appear to be. Alright, Green Shadow, it is your turn.
Yes, producing the rapier and the divine short sword. I guess. No. This is going well. Going very poorly. Very poorly.
I mean, some of them are dead and you guys aren't, so what more do you want?
Not moving out of there because I'm not taking 2 opportunity attacks. Use action, use bonus action, and yeah, this is going very poorly.
Nah, y'all are fine. Ragnarok, it's your turn. Wait, did you do both your attacks?
Yeah, I missed my first one.
Oh, okay. Alright, Ragnarok. Go!
Actually, I should have used my
I guess-
inspiration to reroll it or whatever. Like,
Standard laser show. Yes. And he gets blown
Wow.
away.
Is that a max roll? That was a max roll.
And now Bullywugs 8
right
takes
there.
another one.
But one of them
God
just
damn it.
died, right? Who died?
Bullywug,
Hold on. Tell me what happens when that Eldritch Blast hits them and kills them.
so you see his skin almost just like deteriorate away, like he's being just absolutely shredded by magical energy. He probably falls over too. I would say he fell.
I mean, I thought he would have, like,
There's
exploded.
barely anything left on him.
Like, because it's force damage.
And I can't hit the other one. That's action, bonus action. Oh yeah, you could use some inspiration, can't you, Sano? Here you go.
I could, thank you. I'm about to be making a perception.
Sorry about your lost dagger.
I'm gonna get it back.
And that ends my turn.
Alright. Well, he's already 10 feet away. He's going to go the extra 5 feet right there. He's already, like... Well, actually, I guess if he went from 10 feet to 5 feet, does that count as giving her the opportunity?
No,
10 to
because
5
she was
now.
already.
Okay. Alright.
She's
Actually, if he stays right down here, he gets advantage, so he will do that. I like having advantage against you, honey. That is the hit. Good thing you're tanky, honey. Oh, ow, yeah. Alright. So, that's a bit of damage. Got some hits. Alright, honey, it is your turn, though.
Right. I really can't move the battle for a bit.
You could move right, here? No, I guess you can't do that. That would take you out of range of one of them.
but also invite opportunity attack, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alright, honey. What's the magic for that?
Right? Let's try that. Maybe I'll just turn around and say, is it probably going to be their birthday? Yeah. Oh, I mean, what is wrong?
Jesus Christ.
Wait, one of them was a
Well,
hit,
she does
wasn't
have bardic inspiration.
it? Wait a second, no. You rolled a 9, that's an 18.
No, it's really
Yeah, my 18 missed earlier.
Hold on a second. Dahlia attack plus 1 weapon of fight, but on what?
Well, it was 9 units. It literally was 6.
Wait, hold on, something's not right. I don't have that much armor. Oh. No, this one has half plate with shield. Never mind. I guess they are a little bit tanky.
Cool.
She has a inspiration.
Yeah, but it's
Bardic
but you add 1d4 to it. Is it 1d4 or 1d6 now?
The
No,
1d10.
1d8.
1d8.
Oh, the 1d8.
Yeah. I mean, you got a 1d8 you can add to it.
I rolled 15 and even 18 hit. Oh, no.
You could either add that to the 18 or to the 15.
Add it to the 18 retracting.
Yeah. Bardic inspiration, not your regular inspiration. So yeah, just roll a d8. So yeah, that makes the hit. So you can go ahead and roll your attack or roll your damage on them.
And that was a big one.
Yes, Mr. Oh no, Mr. 8, I think.
I didn't see that.
They rolled another attack.
I see that. That wasn't what I grabbed. I don't
Okay.
know why I did that.
That's fine. That will say that's your third attack, and that one hit as well, if you get a bonus action attack. If you're also if you're attacking. You still gotta roll damage, and that 9. Okay, you still have another one you can take if you want to hit number 8, who's wounded behind you, or whichever one. Don't forget you also have spikes too. You guys have full spell slots going in. Okay.
Good boy. Oh, good boy.
So 4 plus 5 is 9, and that's on number 9? No, you only get plus 6 on that blade, which is the blade of sight, which is a magic weapon with a plus 1 on it. Yeah, your strength is 21 and saving plus 5. So that's a plus 9 damage to number 9, correct? That's what you wanted to hit?
Yeah.
Going above you? Oh, let's go look real quick. So, honey.
I got plus.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're using the weapon of blade, so you do get a plus 6 modifier. Never mind. So, yeah, that's a plus 10. But it's a plus 10 to number 9, correct? Okay. Okay, so that's. Yep, that's on there. Good job, honey. Yeah, we thought that. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just thinking your strength bonus, but the full arm, it's the whole thing gets the stat modifier. Yeah. Alright, Sando. You want to stand up and do something, bro?
Yeah, so I'm gonna stand up first. So I'm gonna use 15 feet of movement to go ahead and stand up. And then I'm gonna tap my my feet together as my bonus action and say there's no place like fucking home, because that thing took my dagger, so I'm activating the Boots of Speed. So keep in mind, I am concentrating on Detect Magic right now.
Uh-huh.
So when I get within 30 feet of a magic item, I know it.
Yeah, huh?
So let's go. You just let me know when anytime I fill out that that classification, okay?
Uh-huh.
So it's 5, 10, 15. First, I'm going to start by moving. I'm going to move here first. I have 65 feet of movement left.
Right.
So that uses 35 of my movement. So if you'll approve that move for me.
Look, he threw it into the fog and then walked away. I had one of the frogs that was Bullywugs take the dagger out, yanking it, and jump into the water and then off. It's a magic dagger.
So that is another 15 feet. I'm specifically staying far enough away to not provoke an attack opportunity, so that's 50. So now we're gonna go over here for...
Hang on.
What's that?
Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Nope, nothing. Go ahead.
So now I'm going to use 15 more feet and go right there.
Alright, very lucky for you to have that spell on. So, right here, and I'll just, let's see, what is that, number 5?
So,
You don't
the
see
spirit of
him,
fairness.
but you see a blue glow coming
Okay.
from underneath the murky water. Right in that spot where he's at.
I see a blue glow underneath the murky water.
And I just made him visible instead of like pinging the blue. I can ping the blue glow like right there, but that kind of gives away his position.
Perfect. I'm just attacking the blue glow. I'm just attacking my dagger, basically. It's magic. I'm not going to break it. So, yeah, let's go in at that with a Ray of Frost. Actually, ooh, do I have any more movement? Because I would actually... Lightning Lure, what's the range? Create a lash that strikes at one creature of your choice that you can see within 15 feet of you. 5, 10... He's within 15 feet of me. No, I am not using Lightning Lure. I am scorpioning that motherfucker over to me is what I am doing.
You mean you're not using Ray of Frost, you're using
yeah,
Lightning Lure?
That's what I meant, yeah. So, I will roll the strength saving throw on this guy. Oh my god, they have a +2 to strength?
I guess.
You know what? No, can I force a reroll with inspiration or no?
Yeah.
I will use my inspiration to force a reroll.
Yep.
Okay, that was almost a 19. Alright, so that dude, I want him right there at the end of that arrow.
Alright, I pull it back up right there. 10 feet?
Yep.
Yep.
And I will just yell at him, "You motherfucker!" And as I go with the Rapier of Certain Death, and I'm stabbing him. I am stabbing him with the Rapier of Certain Death. So...
don't forget to roll your damage. Your 2d8 damage with the lightning lure.
Yes, I do.
I mean,
Thank
just
you for the
for
reminder for that.
being honest and fair.
Yep, thank you for the reminder for that. These things are kind of stout, actually, surprisingly.
Yeah.
So, alright, now I'll go in with an attack with my Rapier of Certain Death. Cool. I was hoping for a crit, but I'll take it.
Don't forget to did you take your inspiration off?
Yeah,
okay.
I did. Cool. Alright.
I'm surprised you didn't just try to grapple the dagger from him or something.
My strength sucks. So, alright. Cool.
Alright, well that puts you right in position to get flanked by this guy.
That's fine.
Trying to help out his buddy.
Oh, damn. If that was one lower, I could shield against it. Alright, yeah, that hits.
It does. It does, doesn't it? Now with a bite, and then he goes to hit you with the spear, and you totally just Gumby Man dodge out of the way so that he almost pokes his own buddy. Actually, with the 1 and a 2, I should I should have it be you dodge it and it hits number 5.
I mean, if that's what you want to do.
He rolled a 1 and a 2 on advantage. I feel like that's fitting. That there should be nope, no, you missed him as well. Okay, he did roll an attack because it was just kind of funny. Alright. And I hope your AC holds out, and he's also going to take some bites at you. That's a miss.
That's
that a
gonna
hit?
be a shield.
Okay. Yep, with the shield. What happens when you throw the shield up? When he
I
tries
just
to get with the spear?
this is just a backhanded shield cast that's as disrespectful as possible. Imagine just maximum recoil as he strikes the shield.
Nice. Alright, he is actually going to try to move out of your range. He is not wanting to parlay with you.
Damn it!
So-
And I just used my reaction to block that. Oh well.
Alright, no reaction. Cool. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Alright. And then over number 7.
I should have just eaten the damage. Oh well.
The Squidward initiative. Oh, I guess she still has a reaction, right, Amelia? Dahlia?
I think she does, yeah, because the other thing was
Yeah.
was too
Okay.
close to be able to trigger it. So
So there's somewhere if she leaves range, if someone leaves range, that she gets a free attack?
leaves or enters will provoke an attack of opportunity for her.
Okay, that's what I thought. So if he's leaving range right now, then she gets a free attack.
Yes, she does.
Would you guys say that she would take it?
I would think so.
Sure.
I would, yeah.
Yeah, she's angry. She's getting formed.
Sadly, she missed. So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 35, 40. Now he actually was going to go that way, so whatever's going to get hit is going to get hit. He chucks the spear over at Ragnarvalder. And he hit.
Let's see if that hits a clone.
It does.
Yep,
So now,
that's a
now
clone.
you have one clone left. And now it is over
Yes, I
to
do.
Alcazar.
Alright.
It's yourself. Alcazar. Alcazar. There you go.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action to move Green Shadow right here. If he will allow me to.
Hey, if I'm getting out of dodge, I'm all for it.
Yeah, you will be. Right
Right
here.
here? Yeah.
Yeah, right there. That's why I want him.
Alright, yeah, if they'll allow you to do that, then you can just
Alright.
let it be cool.
I also want to go down 5, 10, 15, 20 to right here. If you'll accept that movement.
Yes.
Let's see.
Actually, for now, in combat, I'll take token movement lock off, and then I'll put it back on after the fight's over,
Okay.
so that there's no traveling 80 feet instantly without the party.
Yeah, that
Damn,
probably...
that wasn't the spell I wanted. Hold on. That's
Dang
not
it, I got
this. I thought that was a line attack, not a cone attack.
What-row?
Yeah, it's whatever. Which one is that then? It's acid arrow.
You get one?
Alright. And it seems like the spell that is a line attack. I do not have. I need like lightning bolt or something. Anyways, alright.
Ooh, I love lightning bolt.
Yeah. I thought what is this? This is yeah. Yeah, I thought Icy's Death Frost was a lightning, was a line attack, but it's not. It's a cone. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyways. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it anyways. So that would put him needing unsave. That would be a success. That sucks.
They still take half the damage at least.
Yeah, they do. Fuck, dude. That really sucks.
The whole party's having shit rolls tonight.
Alright.
Yeah.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright, and number 3 is just going to do his thing and try to take some chomps at Ragnarvalder. And that's a hit.
Ah!
He sinks his teeth
Defensive
right into
clone.
Ragnarvalder. Wait. Oh, I guess
That's a clone.
I can this one. What did I just roll?
And that
Take it,
gets rid of my
off.
last.
There we go. Alright,
That's my last mirror image.
that is your last mirror image, and he still has another attack. And that's a nat 20.
For shit's sake.
Oh my god, that is your second
Uh,
Nat getting critted against. I don't have my reaction, dude. I can't help
Silvery,
you.
no, silvery barbs.
Alright, he re-rolls that against you. And that is a miss. You know what's funny is I get more nat 20s as a DM than I ever did as a player, but that makes sense because I'm making more rolls. Maybe that's one of the perks of being the DM is that you get more crits. You get so many monsters, you just throw a legion out of them and then you get extra attacks. Alright. So he's
What happened? What happened?
What's that? Guess what happened?
An effect was just put on me, and I'm just not sure what that is. I mean, I can read what it is, but...
Oh, it looks like...
Oh, it's, okay, no, I got it.
What is that advantage?
Silvery barbs.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Alright, so let's see. That one missed, right? Yeah, that one missed. Nine and 2. Yeah, he's stuck. Okay, I think your reaction was used up, honey. So actually, he can. On this one that was going by you, you weren't in the room. Every time someone procs your sentinel or polearm, whatever, you're not in the room, and I have them take a vote. Is that okay? Yeah. So you tried to swing it, and this one you actually missed, unfortunately. Okay. So the giant frog's going to take a swipe at you. Get in that one, and then keep moving, but you don't have your thing. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40? Yeah, sure. Alright, over to Reginald. Pull up his... Excuse me.
Nice.
Let's see. Is anybody really... Oh, yeah, you know
Get a
what?
soda.
Yeah, you're fine. We'll be taking a break in a couple minutes, too. Let's see.
Well, I got a story to tell you guys once we take a break. I've already told Nick.
60 feet. So, yeah, that's 60 feet. He can just go over here. And easily be able to throw some healing on you, honey. He's gonna mark off a first level spell slot. Throw a healing word onto you. Which is 8 plus, which actually also gets boosted by his intelligence bonus because of the type of artificer he is. You get an additional 4 healing to you. So from healing word, you actually get 12 healing. So you're down to 9 wounds now from that one spell. Yeah, and the thing is, that's a bonus action, so he still gets to take an attack at someone. Right? Reggie, ooh. He's as cold as ice. Alright. And he's just going to take a hit at number 5 over here. And he missed! What a loser! God! Suck more. Alright, this guy is going to, I think, go up here and take some swipes at the Senor Green Shadow. Nat 20! Nat 20! That just happened.
I have no reaction. You know, it's interesting, Balthazar, that if you had it prepared, you could use your reaction right now to make him re-roll. Because the only other 2 people that could do it are out of their reactions.
You guys have been not very thrifty with reactions. Alright, number 6 is going to 5, 7, 15. He's going to go for flanking as well. He's going for the squishy guy and trying to force him to run away. That's an attack with a regular hit. Just a little 1d6, no big deal.
Hold on.
Pay no attention to this guy.
I would have shielded the first attack.
I actually would still be at advantage, but that would be a 2. Okay, so you shielded
I would have shielded the first attack.
Okay, so instead of taking 4 damage, yeah, you shouldn't have any wounds on you then. So, yeah, no wounds. Alright, but don't forget the stealth spot. Level 1
I
stealth spot.
wouldn't do that.
And then he's just going to throw a spear at Sano.
My AC is 22.
And that's a hit.
My
What?
AC is 22.
Why does it say that's a hit?
Because I didn't adjust it, but I can if you would like.
Wait, you didn't use haste, right?
I
He
used
uses shield.
And it lasts.
Oh, okay. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Alright, so the alchemical homunculus, who's he going to help out? Probably fire. Alchemical homunculus is going to use his resilience on fire. And you just got some temporary help there, fire. Mr. Green Shadow. A little bit of a buffer.
Thank you, small friend.
Little dude now and goes back and hides behind Reggie.
If you can take out Bullywug 8, you can save Dahlia from taking a couple attacks.
Can't get there.
Can you shoot him?
Yep.
I mean, I have my swords out, so no. I mean,
Okay.
I could, but I have my swords out, so it
Right.
kind of eliminates that as a possibility. I hate to do this, but I'm going to burn another spell. How do I put this on myself?
Okay, cool. This is cool.
I just put Zephyr Strike on myself so I can disengage with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move to here. Whoops. Why won't it let me move? There it goes. Now I have advantage on this attack. Get Ragnarvalder out of peril.
Thank you.
And I didn't. Yeah, they took it. That'll be a hit.
There's like 71.
Yeah, he's still standing. Son of a bitch. Well, it doesn't do me any good to stand in there.
Don't forget to write in this about how his dagger got stolen and he threw it into the flood. And then the boy got lifted out and then put it.
If he's not dead by my turn, he dies on my turn.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. We're going to take a break in like within the next 5 minutes, by the way.
I'm going to use the rest of my movement to go over here. And that unfortunately is all I can do.
Oh, okay.
Is it? It's my turn. All right.
I should have stayed there to keep you on advantage. And that was stupid. Never mind. Too late.
I'm casting it there. I can hit all three of those little guys, I assume.
Yep, looks like.
Alright, I cast Shatter. And they must make a Constitution saving throw, but before that, I bonus action cast. Well, not cast. Bonus action Unsettling Words on Bullywug 3, so he will take a minus to whatever save he makes. Doesn't matter, he fails, that's great. Come on. That sucks, but that's okay. And Bullywug 7. That's a failure. Wonderful. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Jesus. Alright. So...
That really does suck for a 3d8. He goes 3, 1, 2.
Yep,
3d8. You could use your inspiration there, man, just saying.
to reroll the spell, I would...
Reroll the damage,
can?
yeah.
I would lovingly do that, thank you. Because that's awful.
I've rolled 3d8 and been like, what the F? That's better. 19. That makes more sense.
Incredibly awesome.
Worth it.
Yeah, that makes it worth it.
Snacks is cool, right?
Yeah.
That's 19 to Bullywug.
The average would be like 12 or something. Yeah, 12. Yeah. Come on.
No, I was
12.59, so like 13.5. Yeah, that hurt him a lot better.
I'm going to.
And that ends my turn.
Good turn, good job. Alright. You can get rid of that now, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, this one is just going to resume to just wailing away at Dahlia. With advantage. Well, it's still a miss because she is built like a brick shithouse. Heavy armor all over her body, all misses. Dahlia, it's your turn. You want to pop somebody? You want to just use mine to roll? Okay. You want to go after the weaker, or you want to go after 9? Okay.
Or no, 8 hasn't been his turn yet, so if I could, yeah.
Nice. By the time one of us got a crit.
That's my 4th crit today.
Oh, but you rolled it 4.
Yeah, but you got a crit.
Then I need to do it. I need to do all the things.
I mean,
He's looking really rough.
yeah, he's the one I said he's missing an eye, he's like spitting blood. Yeah, now if you can just see how much the damage is. Yeah, I was gonna say, let's just see. Yeah, he's dying. Yeah. Let's say I did describe in detail that he was really messed up. You can give some more details on how you end that fool.
End that fool. Do you pity the fool?
I'll get it fool.
Okay.
Or it's like a short bit of that.
Swing the blade, probably hit him square in the gut and
Cut him in half.
cut him in half. There's some springs everywhere.
Nice. You got 2 more attacks, and then they will take the 10-minute break there.
Can I do my turn first before we take our break?
George, you can start putting them then, and then I'll join them after your attack. Alright, so you got another attack, right, honey? You want to just take it at Bullywug 9?
Yeah, my other main attack.
And then
That
at
is
some
not
point, I
done.
want to tell you guys a story about how I almost died last week. I've already
That
told
is a
Nick about
15.
this.
That definitely hits. 1d4, so 3 plus 6 is a total of 9 damage to number 9. Okay. You want to make it your turn and you just tell us the story, then we take the break?
Sure, yeah. So, what I'm gonna do, this is the moment when Goku realizes that he needs to go Super Saiyan. So, I'm gonna use my bonus action, and I'm gonna Blade Sing. So, should have done this earlier, because I could have avoided some hits, but oh well. Hindsight's 20/20.
This
I
guy
got
got
it.
humiliated you through, walked
So-
away, and then the Bullywug stole it, recognizing you as being magical.
I'm gonna go here. That's 5, 10. Bullywug 2 may take an attack of opportunity if he would like.
Bullywug 2 very much would like to take an opportunity and swing at you. That's a miss. Go ahead. Proceed.
Alright. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I am now flanking with Balthazar. And I'm just gonna say to him, nobody fucks with my daggers! I'm practically a barbarian at this point. And I'm gonna... I mean, you'd think I was cursed by this thing, but no, Sano just really likes his weapons. So, advantage attack with the Rapier of Certain Death, which is a fitting title for this Rapier. I'm gonna just make this a normal attack. I'm not gonna use my spell yet. Not gonna make it my cantrip yet. And I'm glad I didn't. Okay. So, I get another attack. This is a Booming Blade. Oh, no, you know what? I'm gonna use my inspiration. I forget, I hardly ever get inspiration. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna roll a d8 and add it to that attack.
Yeah!
So, does a 23 hit?
Yes, a 23 hit.
Sweet.
certainly.
So, roll the damage of the Rapier of Certain Death. If you'll remove that inspiration from me.
Certainly can. Oh, it's already gone.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad I didn't use my spell. That would have been major overkill. So,
Alright. How do you defeat him?
I am. Let's see. Where's the biggest nerve center in the body? What would be the most painful place to stab?
Cyanatic nerve.
I know brainstem would pretty much end it immediately.
No, I'm going right through the
Cyan-
spleen. I'm going right through the spleen.
Ooh.
I'm not even gonna just... I'm going through the spleen, and I'm just gonna twist. And as I just use my interact to just wrap my hands around the dagger in his hand, and just say, "You earned every bit. Now bleed." And I'm just gonna twist it, pull the rapier out, and just leave him there to bleed to death.
Like Princess Bride.
And I'm just gonna, again, I used my interact to just grab the dagger, so I'll just put it back in its scabbard. Then I'm gonna come around to this other side over here to Bullywug 6, and this is gonna be a Booming Blade. So, yeah, let's do it. So,
Boom the blade, dog.
advantage. I'm gonna do an attack with... Know what? No, I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna drop something. I was gonna say I'll drop the rapier and make the attack with the dagger, but
You learned nothing tonight.
we're going in with the attack with the rapier. So let's You know, you sent a message and your message was received, so.
I mean, I didn't send anything.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's the second nat 9 that I've rolled. With advantage. Okay. Alright, well, I miss. Alright, so can I tell you guys how I almost died?
Can I first say that your dagger of humiliation is absolutely furious, screaming at you, "How dare you throw me? Never, ever do that again. Do you know what I am? The dagger of humiliation."
It won't happen again, bud. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. At the very
Good,
least,
'cause I
I'll
hate
pick
it
you
when
back up if I do.
Good, because I hate it when we fight.
I know. Let's not fight like this ever again. I'm sorry.
Okay. Alright, go ahead, let's hear the story.
Alright, well, I just shared some pictures to the Dragon Queen's Bitches channel that I would like you guys to look at. So, on Thursday, I was transporting a patient from, basically from one hospital to another. And the battery light suddenly comes on the dash. And so we pull over and I call my commander and I'm like, hey, can you bring us another ambulance, please? I have an urgent patient and try to make it quick. So about the time that I get off the phone with him, the engine starts smoking. And, you know, this happens, so I'm not worried about it, until smoke starts filling the inside of the ambulance. So I quickly grab my backpack, because all my shit's in there, I don't want to lose that. And I jump out the side, run around to the back, pull the patient out of the back of the ambulance. At that point, the engine is on fire. As we are very briskly walking away from the ambulance down the side of the interstate, I'm calling 911, getting police and fire on the way. And literally, police gets there, and they're like, you got oxygen on that thing? I'm like, we sure do. All right, let's get some more distance. The cop says, it exploded. My ambulance exploded as I ran away from it like a fucking action movie.
God damn. Man, that sounds like a bad day. I thought my day was rough. Whew.
Yeah,
okay,
I
gotta
had 2 power banks in the ambulance and a pillow, and they're reimbursing me for all of that. I managed to get all my other shit out, so.
Nice. I gotta go tuck the kids in. I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Okay. So yeah, definitely almost died last week. Did you guys look at the pictures?
Yeah, that aluminum body burned up nice, dude.
Well, it's actually not aluminum. The box of most amulets is actually made of compressed wood. So, yeah. It caught pretty easily. Like, the actual box part of most ambulances is made out of compressed wood. I took that first picture just as we were about to leave the scene. I just snapped it from the back, just like looking out the front of the other ambulance that we loaded our patient into. And that was the ambulance that I had just been in 5 minutes prior that used all the fire in the distance that you're seeing.
It's a mess.
So I'm sort of famous now at the company for being the person that this happened to. The company that I work for has been around for 21 years, and nothing like this has ever happened before. So I'm sort of I'm the guy that was on the ambulance that blew up. Lucky me.
I mean, there's worse things to have a reputation for, I guess.
But in interesting news, I was nominated by my company for a CARE award, which is basically people who work in EMS and fire. You get nominated for a CARE award anytime you just perform something outstanding in the line of duty. And I felt like it was pretty obvious I needed to get the fuck out of the ambulance, but they were telling me that a lot of people wouldn't have, and they would have just thought, oh, it's fine. But admittedly, there was a second there where I had the thought, I was like, do I really want to pull the patient out onto the side of the interstate for just a little bit of smoke? But I'm glad I went with my gut and actually did.
Yeah. Yeah. Funny, I assumed you were with Grady, just being in Atlanta. I assumed you were with Grady. I didn't realize you were with a private company.
I work for Central, of all companies. You would think something
don't
like
know
this
that
would
one.
happen for Grady. Central is just like a private interfacility. We do 911 in a few places, but that's not the division I work in.
Okay.
So no, this was an interfacility transfer. An emergent interfacility transfer, but interfacility transfer nonetheless. They nominated me for a care award. So if I win, I get flown out to Washington, D.C. for an all-expenses-paid trip. And I get like a plaque with my name on it and something I can put on my resume, because only like 5 people a year get this.
Hey.
So, it's funny, I was telling my brother about it, and he was like, if you don't get this, the person that does get it better have gotten it, because they like skydived out of a helicopter while performing CPR at the same time. Because I can't think of any other reason that somebody would get it over you.
Wow. So, I mean, I don't know that much about Atlanta. All I know is from reading 1,000 Naked Strangers, but whatever, I just assumed you're with Grady.
Yeah. No, I don't work for Grady. My wife
Have you
wouldn't
ever
work
read
for
that?
Grady either.
Oh my, you seriously, you have not. You work in EMS and you have not read 1,000 Naked Strangers?
I'm the least EMS person you'll ever meet.
Dude, you have to read it. You get it used off of eBay or something, man.
I feel like I'm the only person that works in EMS that doesn't make it their entire identity.
I never did.
Oh, you used to work in EMS?
Yeah, I just gave up my EMTB. I was Pennsylvania NREMT, and I also was Knoll's Wilderness EMT.
Oh, wow, okay. What do you do now?
Same thing I always did. The whole EMS thing was just for shits and giggles.
I mean, like, what do you do now, like, for a living right now? Like, what did you do to get out of EMS?
Well, it was never a living for me. Never.
Oh, it was a side gig. Okay.
It was, and largely volunteer.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people, it's incredibly common within EMS culture for people who work in this field to just make it their whole identity. They get the EMS tattoos, all they ever talk about is EMS. They'll get the water bottles, the shirts, and like you meet one of these people, within 5 minutes of meeting them, you will know exactly what they do for a living, and they will have told you some kind of story. I'm
aware.
not one of those people. I only told you that story because I almost died. It was kind of the most insane thing that's ever happened to me in my life.
It's a pretty crazy story. It's a pretty crazy story. So the tall back door isn't your cylinder door? The one that's not destroyed?
So the cylinder door, if you zoom in on the picture and see the giant hole in the wall right towards the front left side of the ambulance.
Yeah.
That's the ambulance, or that's the cylinder door, and the reason it looks like that is because that door is actually metal, but when the oxygen tank exploded, it sent that door flying off its hinges like a bullet. So that's why that looks the way it does.
Yeah, I think everyone I ever wrote on it was the tall back door was the cylinder door.
The tall back door is where our backboards are.
Ah, okay.
It's that giant hole near the front. That's where our
oxygen
tank goes.
I see it now, yeah.
And again, the oxygen tank exploded, so I now know what an exploding oxygen tank sounds like. It sounds like... Imagine dribbling a basketball on, like, a concrete floor. How it has almost like a metallic clang to it, like an echo. It's like that times 1,000. It's not like a boom. It's a ding, like a metallic resonating loud pop. That's what an exploding oxygen tank sounds like. Less grenade, more big metal echo.
Well, let me tell you, Grenade and Amelia can tell you too. is not that impressive. Like, it's not what you hear in the movies. It's genuinely not even that loud. I mean, from your throwing range away, like, it's a loud pop. I mean, it is, but it's not. And there's, like, grenades in movies, there's always lots of fire and stuff. There's no fire. It's the explosion happens so fast. It's funny.
Well, this explosion did not
Only
sound
grenades.
like a Michael Bay movie. This was like, it is incredibly hard for me to describe the sound. All I can describe is it's like a metallic resonance. Like you just banged on a pipe, but with the force of 1,000 suns. That's what an exploding oxygen tank sounds like.
Wow.
It's not like a like a Michael Bay explosion type sound, like a Hollywood explosion sound. It's not like that at all. It's literally like you just took something metal, banged it against something else metal as hard as you could through a microphone. That's what it sounds like.
Alright, you ready to get started? Get rolling? I want
Yeah.
to try to wrap up around 10:30.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Because it's
I gotta get a shower.
because it's 42 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking this fight would be wrapped up pretty quickly.
Well, there's just a
I
lot
feel
of
like it's gonna take a
enemies.
while to get through this area, even if I leave out some fight.
I'm fine with being patient. I'm okay with running this exactly how things would go.
Yeah, so you took your turn, right, Sano?
Yes, I did.
Alright. Bullywugs 2, what's he gonna do? He goes after the squishy mage.
Of course he does.
That is a hit. I haven't looked to see how much health he's got. Oh, okay, he's fine. He's fine. Alright. Number 7.
Wait, doesn't he still have his shield up?
He would, yes. He hasn't had a turn since he cast his shield.
Would 22
Yeah.
hit him then or not?
Oh, well, 22 would probably hit him. I doubt he
Yeah,
has a
okay.
base AC of 17.
Probably.
Okay, so Bullywug number 7, what's he gonna do? He's
Don't
gonna
do
go
it.
here. What? He is going to take
I'm gonna deep fry.
one bite at
sorry.
Reggie. That hits. He hits Reggie. It's 5 damage. And then with advantage, he's going to take a spear attack at Green Shadow. That misses.
Wait, did you say something about deep frying him? Gabe?
Go ahead, Balthazar.
No, I was talking to a cat.
Oh,
He
I thought you
wanted
were
to.
talking
He
about the
wanted
Bullywugs.
fried chicken.
I was like, what, would that just like taste like frog legs, basically? I mean,
Yeah.
Oh well, I could deep fry the Bullywugs. But no, my cat was trying to go after fried chicken,
oh, okay.
and I threatened to deep fry the cat.
That's not nice.
Right?
Love your money. Speaking of cat, I have one right here.
Yay, cat!
His name's Klein. He's sick right now. I'm having to give him medicine. He has
Alright.
uveitis.
Ooh,
I don't know if you know what that is.
I do not know what that is.
It's an infection
heard
of
of
the
it.
inner eye. I was kind of freaked out at first because his eye looked like that. I just shared the picture, but it's starting to look better with the medicine.
Oh, that's ooh, yeah.
Wow, he looks like he could be a D&D villain right there.
Yeah. It's getting better. They gave me these eye drops, but like he could have gone blind if I didn't take him to the vet.
Well, that was good that you got him big in there. Are we waiting on Nick to come back?
Look at your eye, buddy.
Anybody know where Nick went? Did he,
Better.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Anybody know what happened?
yeah.
Nick?
I don't think he's back yet.
Do we skip his turn and come back to him?
No.
Go. I mean, Bullywug 3 will be next. I don't see really the harm in, well, I don't know, but then I don't see the harm in Bullywug 3 taking their turn. I doubt Nick would have done something to Bullywug 3.
I'm back.
Oh, there you are. Okay, hey, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Thought these guys were freaking had died. Alright, what do I want to do? I really don't want to do that. That would be good. You know what? Actually, shall do this, I guess. I don't even know. I'm gonna push Bullywug 2 5 feet away from me, I guess. Try to do it that with wounded, healthy. I don't really want to do that. Would you count as pushing Bullywug 6 right here as away from me? Or would it actually have to be the spot right away from me? Lee?
He's trying to do a thing.
You wanna push it away from you?
Yeah, I want to push it away from me, but Santa is right here, so I was wondering if you could count like either that or
yeah,
that
either
as
one
away
would
from
still
me.
be away from you.
That one would be away from me. Okay,
that
so you
way?
would count. Yeah, I would like to push him that way.
Yeah.
That
If
would
he fails
count.
it, right?
Yeah, if he fails it,
Doesn't
hold
know
on.
it yet.
I just wanted to make sure you were gonna let me to do that. Yeah. All right, let's do.
Yeah.
That's a failure.
Can you shove him into someone else's face and then he'll be ejected out afterwards, or is it that or cannot do that?
I don't know how exactly that works.
Right? Yeah, telekinetic.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna use hold person on. What? Oh, do these count as humanoids? I don't know if I want to do that. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know if these things count as humanoids or monstrosities.
Yeah.
I would be willing to bet it's one of the two, but
As the DM, I can honestly tell you, it is one or the other.
Uh-huh.
Now, I'll tell you what. You can make a check.
Okay.
Let's see, maybe a nature check.
Either that,
Or
or maybe
history.
it could be. I could see it being either nature about like creatures in nature, but history could also be referring to like lore. So I could see it
Yeah,
being
yeah.
either.
Yeah, do either a nature or history check.
Hey, good thing you got that proficiency. That's not a horrible one.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, you know that they are some type of humanoid.
Very nice. So I'm gonna do a hold person on Bullywug 2.
Only two?
Hold person only works on one target.
Unless you upcast it, then it can work on multiple.
Yeah, you can literally do it on 5 people.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do a 3rd level upcast of it. How much does that go to then?
I mean,
It's
each
just one
upcast,
extra target per upcast.
yeah, it's
Oh,
another
okay.
extra target.
So I'm gonna do Bullywug 2 and Bullywug 4.
Yeah, it really is. It's really smellinglusty. When are you giving her that? Friday? Yeah, okay, good.
You guys don't have that long until.
Hell
the-
yeah. Alright, Bullywug 2 and Bullywug 4 are now under a hold person and under a paralyze.
Hold on 1 second. What?
I said Bullywug 2.
I have not seen it. Wait,
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, how crazy would it be if, like, whenever the due date comes around, if she, like, goes into labor, like, mid D&D game?
Oh, hey, hang on 1 second. Hey, what? Hey,
Not cool.
I mean, maybe we can still finish the game. I don't know. I mean, just...
Maybe.
hey, go ahead.
Look, her contraction's got to be so far apart for actually going to the hospital. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. The game goes until her contractions are less than 5 minutes apart, okay?
Exactly. No, Leah. Both Bullywug 2 and Bullywug 4 failed on their saving throw, and they are now paralyzed.
Oh, they both failed. That's nice.
She has to roll. She has to roll a D100.
Bring the other one down.
Bullywug 2 and Bullywug 6 are paralyzed?
4.
Oh, Bullywug 2...
They're both the healthiest ones on the board.
Ah, I see. Cool. I'm gonna stab one of them.
Yeah, no, I definitely seen it. I don't know what's going on. No, I just looked down here. There's something down there.
Honestly, if I had a 4th level spell, I would have cast that 4th level.
Instead of worrying about that, just bring
I
down
would
the
have
other
done
one.
Bullywug 1, 2, and 4.
Okay. Sorry, what's that?
I said Bullywug 2 and Bullywug 4 failed
Yep.
their
I know.
saving throws, so now they're both paralyzed. I was just letting you know. And then
that
I
means
moved out.
melee attacks against those creatures that hit automatically count as criticals, and you have advantage on attacks against
It's-
them too.
Yeah,
Well, you
it's
guys are
actually
about to
any
play-
attack within 5 feet.
Bite me!
You said bite.
He can't handle this load.
This guy is not going to crit because he's not that smart. He just runs right up and tries to bite you. Nothing. Right, Reggie. Reggie is going to... I think Reggie's going to do it. Oh, I know. He's going to action disengage because he's made the mistake before of not doing that. And then he's also going to do another healing word. Really just trying to keep his buddy alive here. There it is. And then with an extra 4, you're only at 11 more. There we go.
You know, I'm gonna take a page out of your book, Lee, and I'm gonna have a DMPC for campaign 3 in my game.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna take a page out of your book, and I'm gonna have a DMPC for campaign 3 in my game.
I mean, yeah, I've been in 2 other campaigns where somebody did that, and I was like, it's actually kind of cool. Then it's like you get to play a character as well.
Yeah.
Sort of. But then obviously you don't do exactly what you would do because you know too much.
Right.
So you just kind of sort of get to role play more in combat. Like you get to enjoy playing that character.
Hold on, he doesn't even get to hit anybody. He's paralyzed.
He doesn't even get to
Never
attack.
mind.
He's paralyzed.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I don't know. I didn't know that was paralyzed. Yeah, okay. And
he
number
gets to
6
redo
is
the
not
save
paralyzed.
though.
What's that?
He gets to redo the
try
save
to
though.
again.
I could throw it on him. There you go.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yep, he
Okay.
failed.
Evil Kitty came back.
Another critical hit.
I've had a turn, so I'm going to silvery barbs that.
All right.
I don't like that I've eaten up 2
Critical
first
hit
level
tonight.
slots though.
Yeah, that's my 5th critical hit. I'm just critting all over your faces, guys.
Kinky.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's
I
a
got
cat.
you. Little fluff ball.
Since we're playing show and tell. Come here, bud.
Found it.
This is Evil Kitty.
I didn't prefer it
This
was
is
there.
my
I knew it
void
was there.
cat.
And that's a very safe place to go.
This is my void, buddy.
The Void.
His name's Cole.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. What's for this guy a
14.
Benedict?
These 2 are both 1-year-olds.
He's 14. He's my old boy.
And then he leaves.
Alright. Excellent. Alright.
He's the one with the messed up eye right now, but he's getting better.
Excellent. One. Right the fuck out of there.
The evil cat has an infected ear, but he's getting antibiotics, so it's treated.
Yeah.
Alright, Green Shadow, it's your turn. One of them literally just ran into the water and bolted to get the heck out.
Your eyes looking better,
Right. So I believe I have advantage still from was given to me from the Silvery Barbs last round. I'm going to take advantage of the advantage. And let's hopefully take out Bullywugs 7.
Hey, bud.
Not even close. Right. I'm going to leave him there and still have concentration up. So I'm going here, taking advantage against this frog.
Hey, you would get advantage on 4, and if you hit, it would be an automatic critical.
I was kind of worried about Ragnarvalder up there by himself against these two.
I was gonna deep fry. I was gonna deep fry the frogs.
I think you ought to be worried about being in the line of fire.
Well, I'll leave the paralyzed one then, and I'll just take the attack against 7. I'll attack 7 again then.
Oh,
If you're right next to
I mean-
number 3, I think you would
Yeah, then
take an
you-
opportunity attack, right?
What's that?
When you take an opportunity attack from number 3,
yeah, he would.
No, I
Like
wouldn't
he was
because
moving.
No,
you have
I
attack on it.
Zephyr
I did not
strike.
lose Zephyr Strike up, and yeah, I haven't lost
You're right.
concentration.
You're right. I forgot to have that on. Go ahead.
As far as I know, it's still good.
Is that not a concentration spell?
It is, but I haven't been hit, so...
Yeah, okay, so you're not concentrating on anything else then, yeah.
Motherfucker, another miss. Jesus.
Yeah, we've been getting shit rolls.
Absolute
I've missed with advantage
dog
twice.
shit rolls. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a good thing for you guys that this isn't a big, nasty fight with a boss.
No, I mean, it is, but in this instance, the boss fight are the dice. Like, the boss is the dice in this instance. So, no, this is a boss fight. Probably worse than the dragon, honestly.
You know, I'm going to inspire that miss, and I just need to get rid of this guy. I'm inspiring that miss. Rolling it
The
again.
hardest boss in the entire game is the dice.
There it is, that's a hit. And he's dying. Alright. You want to elaborate on your murder this time?
What's that?
You want to elaborate on how you killed him?
Just really quickly, and then I'm going to... I still have my movement, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to help out Dahlia here to take this dude out.
That way, huh?
Alright, question. If I were to breathe out a 15-foot cone emanating from me, would I be able to hit these two right next to me?
Absolutely.
Assuming it would look something...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with the clone attack you could definitely hit the both.
You shoot it out on a 45-degree angle instead of at a 90, instead of straight down or straight to the east. Just shoot it off at a 45, and that hits both of them with a 15-foot cone. Should.
Nice. Alright.
Yeah.
That should cover more than half.
Oh yeah.
Easy.
Perfect. I don't know why I kept trying to do it a stupid way, but wonderful. Give me some lovely Constitution saving throws.
Dexterity.
I don't like to see a success. Oh no, it's a dex. Yeah, that's a dex. At least one of them failed.
Well, now
Right.
it looks kind of funny, a white dragon breathing fire.
It does.
Oh,
But they don't know, they're none the wiser. Alright, so...
That was another crap.
Really willing to take.
2, 2, and 4.
Yeah. Can you...
Do you know how to half that damage?
Yeah. I learned the hard way.
Okay.
So that's...
Dude, we got so lucky with your portrait, with your token. I'm zooming in on it because I haven't looked at it in a while. Straight up, looks like a gold dragonborn bard.
It does. I'm very happy with it. Okay, damn it all. Total. Half value. There we go. Jesus.
Oh, right. Wait.
Inspiration.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you did.
Yeah, there we go. Finally. And ending my turn. Perfect.
Oh, there you
All
go.
good.
You want me to roll your attacks? Yeah, one guy right against you, and you have advantage against him because he's flanked by Green Shadow. Well, a 27 definitely hits.
You don't say.
Huh? I love Leader. And you rolled a 6 for 12 damage against him. You want to roll again, right? Oh shit, hang on. I gotta click the advantage button. 26 also hits. And he's dying. Second hit killed him. Anything special you do with him? And then you have one more attack too, like a bonus action anyway.
Can she reach anyone else?
Not really.
That was the second thing. It's always just my first one like normal. That one probably.
Actually, she can. If she's got 30 feet of movement,
can.
she can go 5,
She can
10,
get
15,
Bullywug
20.
3 for sure.
Yeah. And in fact, doesn't even need to get all the way over there because she has a 10-foot range. So,
She
Yeah,
can get up an advantage on the giant frog. She can get up with advantage on the giant frog with a Ragnarvalder.
or the Bullywug 3 with Ragnarvalder too. She can get all the way over there.
Yeah, either
Just
way, yeah.
enough.
yeah.
Just enough.
Teamwork.
Yeah, 28 definitely hits. So 3 plus 6.
Please
for
kill
9
this
damage
thing.
from
I
the
hate
three.
it.
Alright, yeah, he is looking pretty smashed up. That is Dahlia's turn. Over to Sano.
I'm just gonna say, thank you, brother. Message received, loud and clear. And I'm gonna go 5, 10. I will take that attack of opportunity. If you would
Yeah,
like to
you
make
will. Yeah, yes, I will. Almost always take those attacks of opportunities. He's going to take a little bite at you as you go by. Which hits.
I've used too many of my spells. It's fine.
Or 9 damage. Max roll. Go ahead.
Alright. Yeah, so I'm gonna go at Bullywug 2 with a booming blade. And if I hit, that's a crit, and I have advantage because he's paralyzed. So, not that that's mattered for me so far, but let's see what happens.
You get advantage. Yeah.
Yep. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a crit, so I'm gonna hold shift for this damage. And then the booming blade damage is also gonna be a crit. Let me make sure I'm rolling the correct damage for this. Okay, yeah, so that's gonna be 2d8 thunder, because it's a crit.
Oh, God.
Alright, second attack with advantage. Rapier of certain death.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Yeah.
What is with me in that rolling that nat 9? That is the third time I've missed by rolling a nat 9. That exact number. That is a 1 out of 8,000 chance that I would miss from 3 nat 9s all within the same game.
Wow.
Alright. Infused returning dagger. Bonus action. Let's see, are we gonna make it a 1 in 160,000 chance? Alright, that would be a little miraculous. Hold shift. Dang. That should have been a much more potent turn.
He's heavily injured. Alright, but that's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move in a way to just allow for more possibilities if necessary. So I'm just gonna go here. Just in case somebody needs to use their minimum amount of movement possible to get within flanking. And, yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. And then Bullywug 2 misses because he's paralyzed. Now it's Balthazar's turn.
Well, he gets to roll to see if he breaks out of it.
Yeah, Balthazar, can you roll that on him? He succeeded.
Oh, wow.
So now he is no longer paralyzed. I'll take it off of him.
I think I'm gonna use Toll of the Dead on Giant Frog. Great, 12
Yay.
for failure. Wow. Hey, puts it to dying.
Yeah, I think that. I
Yeah.
didn't say it went over. It looks like it matched.
Nice.
Oh, I need to take that giant frog off of there. Yeah, how do you kill him with the Door of the Dead?
Just a big bell.
Yeah. So, big bell goes over his head and it dings. And as it dings, you see like just like ichor come out of its ears and its nose and its eyes as he falls to the ground.
Gross. Alright, that's your turn?
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Alright.
I don't think anybody wants to be moved.
3. Oh wow, Bullywug 3 is blank. He is screwed. Does not look good for him. And he gets a nat 20 though.
Oh my god.
He does do that. Yeah, he does do that, yeah.
That is
Yeah.
the fourth
He
nat
gets
20
so-
against you in one combat.
Jesus Christ. I know what I'll take it.
Hit your guts, bro. Not gonna lie. Not even at advantage.
Good God, man.
Time to die, Ragnarvalder. Wow. Alright,
I'm glad
That
I
is-
fried his ass.
alright. Don't worry. Sir Reginald is here to save the day. Man, is he gonna use a 3rd level stealth slot? Shit. Okay.
Did the day mean the same thing as those steel? I forget.
Yeah, maybe I'll just, no, that guy's low. Maybe instead of doing that, I'll save a stealth slot and I'll just do one of these. Yeah, that hits. Yeah. Oh my god, is that the 3rd one I've stolen today?
Yes.
And he
You
is
know what, I'll
such a
take it.
dirty kill. Yeah, that is another one. As you're fighting him, as you're battling it out with him, Reggie just shoots an arrow right through that Bullywug's head, like one eye and through the other. You okay? Look at that spray, honey. Yeah, that's that guy. Alright. And that's probably going to be his turn right there. Bullywug. Oh, I actually forgot that really the alchemical homunculus can take his turn on Reggie's turn. So actually I can access...
Bullywug 4, remember he's still paralyzed.
Millions. There we go. You get some temporary help from him. And yes, Bullywug 4 is paralyzed.
Thank you.
Bullywug 6, you're welcome.
But four can try to break out of there, right?
Yeah, can you reroll that thing on him? Do the,
Yeah, I will.
do the thing.
Yeah, I will. Hold on.
And he failed.
Oh, I just realized whenever you did damage to me, I needed to roll a con save to see if I'd keep up Detect Magic. Let's see real quick.
Gotcha.
I'm adding +4 to this because I'm blade singing and that's how it works. And I also
Easy
have
peasy.
advantage.
Oh, yeah, definitely spray her down with that. Yeah, for sure. Alright, so that was a miss. And then if you don't force them, don't just succeed, just keep trying to hit them.
Oh my god, no, hold on.
Really, for 6 damage?
No,
For 6
yeah,
damage?
I'm not gonna shield against it. I don't want to go through
Take it.
3 of my first
Yeah.
level slots.
Take it. Alright, homunculus, sorry, it is his. Alright, over to you, Fire Green Shadow. Bring it
Alright.
on. Murder that kill farm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I know I already have advantage on him, but I need some extra movement here, so I'm actually going to use my advantage, which does extra damage from what the hell, Zephyr Strike. So I'm going to use that capability there, which then will give me another 30 feet of movement. So with advantage.
Yeah, that's great for those. Definitely works well.
Isn't Zephyr Strike also crit if it's hit within the same attack?
Yeah, I think so. It's all crits.
Okay, so
and it's a crit as well.
right. First I got to roll the attack with advantage and see if I hit. Which, like, how do you not? But whatever.
Yep.
So it's shift and then roll the damage.
Yeah.
Is that right? Shift.
Yep.
What? Oh, I rolled it on myself. Jesus Christ. Can you take that off? That'd be just awesome.
Yeah, how much was it? 14 damage?
Yeah, 10. Yeah. Now let me just put the damage onto the frickin'.
I'm on the spot. It's buzzing around like the light.
And then I get 2d8s of force damage from Zephyr Strike, but it didn't do the shift didn't do, so there's another d8.
Alright, so I just add 7 to number 4.
And another 7 to number 4, yep.
Yeah, done. It's on him.
Then I'm going to move, because I now have additional movement. Come up here in another advantage attack. See if I can help my buddy out here a little bit.
He's right on the
There you go.
corner. The thing. I know anyway.
And that's move, action, bonus action. That's all I got, folks.
Dragonwater, it's you. It's always been you.
Alright,
You should know it.
my favorite light show. Laser show.
Hey, Gabe, just to give you a frame of reference before you do anything, if you are within 5 feet of Bullywug 4, any attack roll, doesn't matter if it's a spell, a melee attack roll, anything, as long as you're 5 feet with it, you get critical. It'll be a neutral roll because it'll be at advantage, but since you're within 5 feet, it'll be at disadvantage, but you'll still get critical damage on every roll, doesn't matter if as long as it hits. Yep, as of the paralyzed condition.
Alright, 5. Let me move then.
Which
That's
is
a
little
cone. Why is it
stupid.
drawing a cone?
It's a little stupid that like an attack with a reach weapon from 10 feet away isn't an automatic crit on paralyzed creatures.
10, 15, 20. Alright, now I'm going to attack him with a neutral roll. Why is it? Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure 7's a miss anyway.
It wouldn't be an advantage anyway, it'd be a straight roll.
I will just roll it in the chat. So it straight roll. And both missed. Of course they missed. Alright, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Out of move 5 feet over here, because I missed both my attacks. And that's my turn. Actually, wait. Nope. Yep. That's it.
By the way, I was double checking something. So, hold person and hold monster do impose paralyzed on enemies. And normally paralyzed means getting advantage, but for some reason, hold person does not mean that there's advantage against them. It is still automatic critical hits, but there's no advantage Like you don't
Yeah,
get advantage by
basically
backing
what?
it.
But I mean, it continues to the paralyzed condition, so it applies whatever the paralyzed conditions adds onto it.
Yeah.
So whatever the paralyzed condition is, it applies to it.
I was reading that it does not. That's,
It would have to say specifically that it does not, because the condition is the condition, and that's the result of that condition.
A paralyzed creature is incapacitated.
Do whatever.
They automatically fail strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and any attack this creature is critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet. So if they suffer the paralyzed condition, then they get everything that comes along with it.
oh, and you read that under hold person?
Nope, read that under the paralyzed condition.
Oh yeah, I know that paralyzed does that, but for some reason, it doesn't make sense to me. Hold person does not impose the advantage on attack. But
It does.
But it causes the
still
condition of
paralyzed.
paralyzed.
Huh?
It causes the condition of paralyzed.
It does cause a type of paralysis, but apparently it doesn't give advantage on attacks.
It does. They suffer from the paralyzed condition, and so that's what the paralyzed condition does.
And why does everything I'm reading say it does not?
I don't know.
I don't know. Unless
D&D
if it's
Beyond,
a-
Wolfwing.net.
I just don't. I think those people don't know what they're talking about. Now there are instances where, so the general rule for D&D is that all blanket rules apply unless an exception is specified. No exception is specified. So if it says that they're suffering from the paralyzed condition, they get everything that comes with it.
Alright. It doesn't make much of a difference, so we'll keep going with it.
Well, I
Alright.
mean, it's
Your turn, honey.
when it's moot.
TN4.
Or those four, yeah. Can we move you over to him? Yeah, I was doing that thing earlier, yeah. Actually, you can literally get within 10 feet and be able to hit him.
But she wouldn't get critical hits if she hit.
Oh, you have to get in 5 feet? Alright, you gotta get in real close range and shove that blade right up their ass.
Yeah, it makes no
Oh,
sense
no,
to me that it
it
works that way,
automatically
but that's
gives
the
the
rules.
critical hit, so... Okay, I hadn't rolled
Hold
it to see that it
shift.
does that.
With the damage.
Yep. Automatic critical hit, buddy.
And just for I don't know what you're reading, but I'm looking on D&D Beyond, and hold person, the effective damage is paralyzed.
Search, I just did came back the opposite, which is weird.
Then
Lots of
I mean,
people
the-
have crazy little ideas about the game that they
There's
pull
supposed to be a-
completely out of their ass, and you got to be able to weed
And
through
then-
it. That's just
then
what it is.
then in the
That's
description
by the way.
there's this sentence. The sentence reads: "The target must succeed on a Wisdom savings throw or be paralyzed with a link to what paralyzed means." So, yeah.
A lot of
right.
people, I talk about this stuff online all the time, and people love to make up their own little rules about the game. It's people that do that are a dime a dozen.
I will
Yeah.
stop
It is what it is.
concentrating on the paralyzed because no creature on the field is even under the condition of it. So
Yep, they're all dead.
they're all either out of it or dead.
I think that's Dahlia's turn, because there's no one else in range. So it's over to Spano, who's surrounded. Oh,
Yeah, so let's see here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go at Bullywug 2 with just my regular melee attack for starters. Rapier of Certain Death. I swear if this is another Nat 9. Alright, that hits.
And if you take him down, he's about done.
Yep, bonus action, infused returning dagger.
Oh my god.
Yep, that hits. Please die. Sweet, he's dead. All right. Now I'm glad I saved my cantrip. I'm glad I did that the way that I did. So now, with him being dead, I'm gonna circle around the back of this guy, and I'm going to attack him with Booming Blade.
All right.
Oh my god, that was almost an nat 20, but of course it couldn't let me have that. God,
this is the only guy left. Dude.
I know, but these rolls are... Okay.
3 crits, Mr.
Alright, well, that was it for me.
Alright, Balthazar?
Yeah, I'm
What you
gonna
got?
use Toll of the Dead on Bullywugs 6. He's gonna roll that. It's gonna be a failure. He is now considered heavied. Yeah, I'm in my turn.
No?
Yeah, I was wondering if I should do something on a bonus action, but there's nothing to do. That's the end of my turn.
Alright.
Well, you could move the guy.
Yeah, but what will that do? Really?
Truly. Oh, that was solid 11 damage. Alright, he's gonna try to panic and run off, so you get an opportunity attack.
I would love to take that opportunity attack. So, Booming Blade. Let's do the Booming Blade, and please, for the love of God, let me get a hit. Of course it's a
Oh
nat
my
4.
god! It looked like it was gonna be a 20 as well.
Of course it's a nat 4.
Damn.
So he's literally just sprinting. He's gonna use his leap, everything. So,
I could have killed that guy if I'd hit. I would have killed that guy if I'd hit. He would have been taking my regular damage plus 3d8.
Hold
he's
on.
still in range of Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, keep him on the board. He's still in range of our spells, dude.
Alright. He's red, so that's it for his turn. Go ahead. See if you can finish him off before he escapes. Reach out.
Guys, remember, he can't hide without using his... Unless... not every creature gets a bonus action hide. I don't know if he does or not, but if he doesn't, then it takes an action to hide.
Dropping both of my swords, recovering my longbow, producing my longbow, whatever. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna stay here so I can pick up my sword. I say.
This is phenomenal, guys. I just want to let you draw attention to the mathematical phenomenon that has been this session.
It's been
5,
dog shit
10,
rolls, man.
15,
Dog shit.
20, 25, 30. Get real nice and close.
Hey, go ahead and roll that nat 3.
He gets
Yeah.
That's so mean.
No, because, like, I've missed... Oh, it's been so bad this session. Where's my goddamn spells? There we go. No? There we go. Die! Die! For the love of God, die! Thank you. This game hates me today.
It's us all. Who are you kidding?
Oh my god. Nope, that's it. Unless y'all got anything cool. Actually, wait, Santa's got it.
Well, yeah, I have 80 feet of movement, so...
You are going into water when you get in there. I don't know how deep that water is.
I'm gonna leap for as far as I can into it. So it won't start affecting my movement immediately.
Wow.
Of course it is. I'll just look up the rules for a vertical leap real quick. Or horizontal leap. Horizontal leap 5e.
There it goes.
There we go. There it is.
Yeah!
Alright, group, we do have one that already ran off, so let's, you know what, let's just go into the...
escaped.
Yeah, one of them did.
Yeah, one of them did early on when he saw the side of the battle turning.
Thought we killed one.
Yeah, one of them got away. Nope, then he got
It
away.
ran into the castle, I believe. Or we go back into the water. No, the one that went into the water was one that stole the dagger.
Water, yeah.
The one that got away ran into the water?
Yeah, it got away.
Yeah.
That's right. You started putting him into the castle and then changed him into water.
Well, I mean, I decided to be nice and not have him alert the entire castle for them to set up defenses and everything. I'll have the whole entire castle alerted. As far as you know.
As far as we know.
As far as we know.
I still think we should take a short rest.
I don't think right out here in the open, though. Somehow I'm thinking right here in the open's bad.
No, we shack up in one of their huts. Or we go to a hut and then do a Liamon's tiny hut and we stay in that.
What's the healing light?
This plan is viable.
Since we're about to take a short rest, I'm gonna spend it on myself and fix myself.
So what's healing light?
It's his Celestial Warlock.
On me?
Yeah.
It's his Celestial Warlock thing.
Why don't I see it under his ability? Oh, there it is. Full of D6s equals 1 plus your Warlock level.
I don't know why it's not letting me roll it on myself. That's okay. I can do that.
Ugh. So you guys like cuddling up in one of these longhouses over here and taking a little short rest?
And somebody can ritual cast Liamon's tiny hut.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, I think we head over to like here, where I just moved my token, and put our hut inside of there.
Alright, he's healed up.
What's in this hut?
Yeah, well, you guys are already in there.
Like,
You
it's
guys-
time to check after you're already in there, bro.
Well, I just asked what's in it.
I know, I'm just giving shit like you walked all the way in and then like, by the way, what is in here? Did I just step in a trap? No, you guys are fine. You're taking a short rest.
I have 2 statuses on my icon, and I'm not sure what either of them mean.
Art Inspiration and Silvery Barbs, which actually Silvery Barbs would run out. Actually,
Hey.
they both would. They only last a minute.
Hey, real quickly, before we do end up going in this hut, I kind of gather up the, like, hey guys, let's, you know what, I send message to everybody that I can see and say, let's clean up these bodies and throw them into the river, into these lakes
Good call.
before we go.
That's a good
Take
call.
It's a really good plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And does it look like that water is
I use
flowing?
Preston
Is that
to
water
take it.
moving?
There's not a whole lot of movement to the water now.
Let's just
Okay.
put the bodies in the other hut.
It's basically a moat.
Let's put the bodies in the other hut then.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Yeah, we'll do that. Whatever, we're hiding the bodies is the point.
And then prestidigitize all
I'll
the...
use prestidigitation. Yeah, the blood.
You're gonna clean up all the bodies?
Yeah, we're
just
cleaning.
some blood stains on the ground.
Yeah.
Fair. Zeno, you might need to use some of your long rest to heal yourself.
Yeah, I'm using, Wait, don't we get Song of Rest since we're taking a short rest?
Anyone who spends hit dice, yes.
I'm gonna spend hit dice, so do you want to go ahead and roll that and see what we all get?
Yes. Can we pray that I actually can roll something decent this session?
Yeah, let him roll that
Let's
before
hope so.
we start rolling hit dice.
I rolled the max that I needed.
Ooh.
Of course it is. Alright, well then...
Of course it's the one. Yeah.
That takes me down to 20 wounds. Let me roll this other nat one real quick. Oh, a 2. You're so gracious.
I didn't notice, but I think something really screwy happened. And I don't know how to correct it, but I think I had more wounds than this. I got some temporary hit points back, and I think you took them off of my wounds, because I'm pretty sure I'm hurt more than 4, and I don't see any temporary hit points, which I never... I don't even know how to correct that. I have no idea.
That's right, you did have... I don't know how much temporary health was. But
I'm saying that... I think you...
off that was done.
So, should I... Go ahead. Sorry. Just trying to think. What's my arcane recovery? Should I take 1 level 2?
I would say that temporary health means to say that your
I'm not
wounds
going
are
to use it
0
right
now.
now because I would be missing out. I'm only missing 2 first level slots, and I can get up to 3 levels worth of slots. So I'm going to save it to when I can get the most bang for my buck.
Yeah, I can get most bang.
I think I should have more wounds than 4, not less wounds than 4.
Because you weren't supposed to get hit by that attack that took away your temporary health and some of your regular health.
Hey, what are we naming this session, guys? Something to do with frogs and bad luck.
I mean, in French, you can say "Cuit de grenouille," you know. But,
there's no lucky frog legs here.
Here, hold on. I'll just chat GPT it. Give
How
me a
about
clever
let's get
episode
him
title
alive?
for a D&D session where we had a lot of bad luck, bad rolls, and fought some bullywugs.
It's where the DM had all the good luck. Lucky DM with lots of crits.
So, my question is, should I get a 1 level 3 and then a level 1 spell back? Or should I get a level 2 spell back and 2 level 1 spells back?
I always go for higher level.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Alright. Let's see, y'all are short resting right here in front of the castle. Already took out the ones that were in the Barbican, which is that entrance there, entryway into the castle. So we actually do probably need to put it up here and hit it up next weekend. Try to hit the ground running, or 2 weeks, I mean. Nice thing is we won't be, you're a little bit wore out from moving and hadn't gotten to get a whole lot done. I can spend more time prepping for this next session. This was pretty much just straight from the module. Haven't really changed much of the castle yet. Might make some changes. Do something fun, do something crazy. Huge traps that lead to a nest of creature. You never know.
Alright, I'll catch y'all later.
Yep, catch y'all later.
I like this one.
Bye, then.
Bullied by Bullywugs.
See you later.
Nice.
Yes, perfect. Perfect.
Have a good week. Be safe.
Alright, see you guys.
You too. Good playing with you guys. Have a good night.
Alright.